Hello everyone, welcome to another podcast video. This is episode number 97. My name is The Star. I am The Star Crochet and I make and sell crochet and knit gifts for everyone. On this episode I talk about things like what I've been up to, any not items sold on this video, but works in progresses, finished objects, and new yarn. So what I have been up to, I have been knitting a lot. I have been cross-stitching a lot. And I have not been at the market lately because last weekend I went to a birthday party, and then this weekend I will go to another birthday party, and that's what I have planned for this weekend, but I should be back at the market next weekend. The weekend of the 13th, I believe, June 13th. So that's what I have been up to. I have crocheted just a little bit. As you can see, this piece right here, I'll go over it in the finished objects section, but I have been a little bit of crocheting as well, I guess you could say. But that's all I've been working on. So let's switch to the finished objects. I'm going to start with this right here. These finished objects right here. I have the first finished object is this baby sweater that I crocheted. It is an original pattern. What I did with this baby sweater is I created the bobble stitch that I used a whole bunch. Like in the yellow is the bobbles, and then the pink is just like a regular single crochet. And as you can see up close, that's the bobbles is just like it's a term for just like a cluster of stitches in one single stitch. And that's what this is right here. This is the arm. And then here's the torso, the front, the back. It can be reversible, like you can wear it backwards, you can wear it forwards, any way you want to, it's the same. And I know I said that I would put the star, like embroidery on every clothing after I showed you guys the sweater. I will get to that when I get the chance to, because I've just been in the mindset of wanting to knit a whole bunch of baby sweaters. So I'll get there when we talk about that. But this is the first finished object, and this is going to be for maybe size 6 to 18 months. It can be for a girl, of course, but it can also be for a boy. That is the first finished object. The second finished object is another bobble baby sweater that is size 6 to 18 months. I did the same thing with this stitching right here. It is also, again, an original pattern. And that's what it looks like. And the inside looks very messy when it comes to like the yarn and everything, but there's no leftover yarn hanging out anywhere, so it won't itch the baby if the baby wears this. Everything is all weaved in. The ends have been all weaved in. But this is what it looks like. The next finished object I have is, let's start with this big sweater right here. This is a size large. It can be for unisex men or women, or whichever you go by, what pronouns you go by. There's a star on the sweater, and then this is just like a raglan sweater. Here's the sleeves. The sleeves have the cuff section where it's cinched in, and then here is the other sleeve. It's the same way, but I included all different types of yarns when it comes to this project because I wanted to work mostly with scrap yarn. So I have the ivory, I have this dark brown, and then I have like this like a tiger's eye kind of brown. It's pretty cool. And then this is the front all the way down, and then this is the back where it has nothing on it, and it's all the way down as well. The next finished object I have is, I know I said beforehand when I told you guys about the work in progress that I was working on of the sock, the knitted sock, men's size large. Here is the first pair of that Christmas colorway of the pack of yarn that I got from Hobby. So here's the finished sock, the first one, and then after I finish the second one, which is in the works in progress, I will then work on a women's sock size medium pair. And then the last finished object I have is this baby sweater. I was able to look at a pattern, and I did not follow the pattern completely through. I did not do any decreases when it came to the arm, but I did do the typical raglan ribbing on this cuff right here. And this yarn that I am using, it is from Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. The second sleeve. And then here's the back. So I just need to add a star, and then it is complete. That is all for the finished objects, and now for the works in progresses. I have three works in progresses that I want to show you guys. I have 4 technically, but I'm not ready to show that yet. So anyway, the first work in progress is what are on my needles. I have another baby sweater. This one is going to be a size 12 months. Oh, and by the way, this baby sweater, the red one that I showed you guys, this is also going to be a 12 months. So like 12 to, I would say 6 to 12 months for this one. This is also going to be a 6 to 12 months. Now it was strange whenever I would knit, and yeah, when I would just knit previously, I started getting like a stitch in my chest. And so I figured out a way to stop that. Now I can knit again so much. So this can be the front or the back, and this can be the front or the back. I have the sleeves on a lifeline right now because I'm not at the sleeves yet. I'm still continuing with the torso as a raglan calls for. And if you don't know what a raglan is, like a raglan sweater for knitting, it's basically like vanilla knitting of a sweater, like how for socks there's a vanilla sock to make. Is all basic knit stitches all around. That's what this sweater like a raglan is as well. It's a lot of basic knitting and no intricate stitches or cables or anything. And so this is where I have this on these 16-inch circulars, 4.5 millimeters of needles. And they're metal, not wooden. The second work in progress I have that I will show you guys is the sock. I still don't have much of it completed just yet, but I am at the section where I believe it's called the gusset. It is after the heel flap. And this is going to be for the one I showed you, that I told you guys I was going to show you. This is going to be for another male size large. And then after this is the woman's size medium pair. So this is how far I am so far. I have the cuff marked because I needed to get to like 29 rows before I could start the heel. And so I have this right here, the stitch markers on the sock. The reason why I'm not going over sales this video is because I have no sales. Because I was not at the market lately. The final work in progress is this cross stitch. I am very, very near completing. I have just one color left. And let me see here. Okay. I don't want to lose my needle. This is how far I am. Do you see the small specks of like the parts that are incomplete, like right here, and then other places like right here? That is because I need to go over, you know, like right here, 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 is because I need to go over them with the last color. And that is this, see, I have all of them marked out except for this color right here. And the color number is 14. And it's like a blue, like a turquoise, a soft blue. And that is all I have to complete for this cross stitch. Doesn't it look beautiful already? And so of course I'll show you guys when I complete it. But I already have ordered 2 newer cross stitches, stabbed cross stitches, because that's what I seem to work with best. But that is all for my works in progresses. And the last section of this video is new yarn. I did go to Walmart and get some new yarn because I wanted to continue with the project of baby sweaters, knitted baby sweaters. So I have this skein right here. This one is, I bought 4 skeins by the way that are big like this. This one is from Yarnspirations, Red Heart, same company. This one says Jumbo Speckle. It is 10 ounces, 283 grams, 482 yards, 440 meters. And it comes with a pattern, but I'm not going to follow it. I don't like following patterns on the yarn skeins. By the way, do you guys say skeins like skeins or skeins? This is what I'm talking about. I say it as skeins. But everybody's different whenever it comes to pronouncing it their own way. But I'm team skeins. Anyway, what else about this? It is the color White Speckle. You can see the different speckles in here. They are like orange, magenta, navy blue, yellow. It's all very pretty. The next new yarn I have to show, this one I really like. Another Yarnspirations Red Heart. I believe all of these are Yarnspirations Red Heart. Yes. Okay. This one is Jumbo. That's the label of this kind of yarn. It is the same specifications, I believe, as the dots. And this colorway is called Mirage. It has blues, like a cobalt blue. It has dark brown, khaki, ivory, and that's about it. The next skein of yarn that I got is this one right here, another Yarnspirations Red Heart yarn called Jumbo Stripes. And so with this one, it is the same specifications as the previous 2 skeins, and so will the next one as well. And this colorway is called Bright Stripe. So with this one, it has like a hot pink, like a violet, purple, a yellow, a light lime green. It also has like a magenta, an orange, and a black. It's very pretty. And the final new yarn that I got, this colorway is called Favorite Stripe. And this one has more of the rainbow colorways, like it has, you know, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And that's about it for the new yarn. If you've made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of all the videos I make. Like this video if you liked what you saw with this video. Also check out my social media such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Also check out my website, my Etsy, and my website is connected, the same thing. The domain is thestarcrochetshop.com. It is linked in the description box below. And also check out my Patreon. It is $5.55 a month per person. You get exclusive perks such as posts and updates, early access posts and videos, yarn haul videos, and member shout out in every description box of every YouTube video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!